What's going on there, YouTube? My name's Flare, and welcome back to episode number 6 of Double Trouble today, featuring new team, which you can clearly see out in front of you, featuring Tapu Koko with Thunderbolt, Taunt, Dazzling Gleam, and Protect, Charizard holding the Charizard Y with Protect, Overheat, Heat Wave, and Solar Beam, Landorus with Earthquake, Rock Slide, Protect, Super Fountain, Knockoff, holding the Assault Vest, Cresselia, Psychic, Ice Beam, Trick Room, Sunny Day, and the Papa Berry, Heatran, Earth Power, Heat Wave, Substitute, and Protect, holding the Shucka Berry, and Aegislash, Rocking Shadow Ball, Flash Cannon, Wide Guard, and King Shield, holding the Ghostium Z, and Tapu Koko's holding the Electrium Z. So we're gonna hop right into things and see how things go. Obviously, first battle with this team. So we're gonna see who comes up. I should probably pull the stylus out and kind of see what's going on. Don't die on me, capture card. Anyway, let's see what's going on. Yesterday a couple broke up outside my apartment. Kind of weird. They weren't in an apartment and they were standing between two doors. It was odd. He was more turned up about it than him. I think she was doing the breaking up with him. So we see Azul with a 1534 rating from somewhere. I didn't catch that. Rocking Metagross, Landorus, Politoed, Ludicolo, Tapu Lele, and Tapu Koko. So obviously things to be aware of is that he's got a rain team. No duh. With the Politoed and the Ludicolo, able to set up two different kinds of terrain with the Lele and the Koko, and then the Metagross, obviously his Mega, along, he's also got the, the Thunderous there. So obviously what I could do if I was feeling uber cheeky is I could lead off with Charizard and, so he probably would bring it in. No, but that'd still go off second. So what I could do is, I don't have anything with hidden power, do I? I have Cress. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead off with Cresselia and Koko. That could be a mistake. And then I'm gonna bring Aegislash and Charizard. Yeah, that should work. There's no way this is gonna go bad. Absolutely none. I wish I could. I need to move my microphone so I could see what I'm actually doing right now. As we're gonna see him lead off with Landorus and Koko, as I lead off with Koko Cress. I think that means my Koko is faster, so we see him with the shiny Koko, which is the event Koko. So obviously that thing's scarfed. That's not a fun time for me, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to Ice Beam the Landorus right off the bat. There's no reason not to. And I don't necessarily know. I could always just Thunderbolt. I'm going to just Dazzling Gleam this first turn and see what happens. So Landorus is staying in. So we're going to see two Dazzling Gleams. Is he just going to Earthquake? He's not going to do that. So he's going to go for a knockoff into Cress. And Cress is going to take it, knock off the Papa Berry, and I'm going to go for Ice Beam, take out the Landorus. Which realistically all I need Cress for. Cress is now officially useless. But the Koko, on the other hand, is incredibly useful. So you see Metagross coming out here. So it's unlikely he brought the rain component. So most likely there's Lele in the back. So yeah. So I'm just going to try and Psychic with Wait, what else am I on there? Yeah, Trick Room's not doing me any good. I don't care. So I'm going to Psychic into the Coco, and then I'm going to try to... I'm going to... No, protecting really doesn't do me any good. I'm just going to Z-move into Metagross here. See what happens. So I'm going to be faster. It's not a Mega? Okay. You know, things, like, never, like, cease to amaze me in this game. Like, I could be wrong about something. So is he not running any Megas on his team? I think I get the Gigavolt Havoc off. I don't think the Metagross is going to have any recovery. If it does, joke's on me. So that's going to take out the Metagross. So Tapu Koko can go for Hidden Power onto Cress. Probably Hidden Power Ice. Expecting what, a Lander switching? Okay. Well, I'm going to bring out Aegislash here. So we see Life Orb, Coco's, Politoed's getting my opponent's last Pokemon, and things can get a little dicey. I mean, it's not exactly ideal. But either way, gonna thing into... Gonna Thunderbolt into Politoed and Flash Cannon into the Coco, and that should be it. So Politoed goes down, and then Flash Cannon, he goes for a Thunder. Ooh. Props to him for that. But unfortunately, I have some bad news for you. I did attack, and I did go for Flash Cannon. So I'm going to be taking out the top of Coco, and that's going to be an easy 2-0 win, and we're going to hop right into the next battle. Get to Azu? Azu? I don't know. Zazu? That bird from The Lion King? But anyway, that's a good game to him. Realistically, it was interesting he did bring the rain. Surprised he didn't bring the Lele, but I mean, I guess the threat of the Aegislash was a little too much to overcome there. So we're not going to save. We're going to hop into another battle for this episode. Yeah, it takes some time, blah, blah, blah. I'll go to the website. Let's continue battling here. As we see someone from somewhere, I was fiddling around with the music, Devonish? I think that's, what's his faces? So we got another QR code team. It's Sajan's team, because he's got Como, Pachirisu, Charizard, Naganadel, Aegislash, and Tapu Bulu. So, obviously, things to watch out for is the Naganadel's pretty dang fast. So what could I lead off with that would put me in a very good position? I think if I lead off with that same lead of Coco Crest, it covers quite a... Or Crest Lando covers quite a bit, except for... I don't really have an answer for the Bulu except for Charizard. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lead off with Lando and Crest. This gives me the ability to Earthquake straight off the bat. And then bringing Charizard Aegislash or Charizard Coco. I think Charizard has to come to this situation, and I think Coco is also a good pick here too. I don't think Aegislash really does much for me. Heatran again, gives me more answers to the Bulu, but I think that's more of a Trick Room thing. And I don't... Well, I guess Trick Room here could be useful, depending on how fast the Naganadel is. We'll see, though. So I'm going to go Lando Crest here, coming out first. And we're going to see Pachu Charizard. So this is going to be much of a follow-me type of deal, as... the Pachu is going to be able to do things. Now, the one thing is that a Charizard X or a Charizard Y? So I could see him very easily not make... So either I Earthquake here. I think I just Earthquake here. And then I'm going to Psychic the Charizard. Kind of trying to play around that Pachirisu. He's going to withdraw the Charizard. Who's he going to go out into? Tapu Bulu is going to reduce the Earthquake. Okay. So I'm going to go for an Earthquake here. His Crush's Levitate's going to activate. So this is going to do pretty much nothing to both of these. So it's going to do little under nothing to either one of them. Pachi's going to go for the Super Peg onto Cress. So I'm going to go for a Psychic onto the Bulu. That's going to do quite a bit, so... I'm going to have to switch out here with the Lando. Going to go into Charizard. And then I think trying to take out the Bulu here. And just get it on out. So I'm going to switch out with Lando, obviously. And go into Charizard. I wish Lando got Poison Jab. So he's going to go for a Helping Hand. Who are you going after? Tapu Bulu going to go for a Horn Leech into Cress. So obviously that's going to take out Cress. Bring Bulu back almost to full. That's a problem for me. I'm going to bring out Coco. So right now I can't go for any electric type moves because the Pachirisu will just draw that in with Volt Absorb. So what I'm going to do is Mega Evolve and Heat Wave. And then go for Dazzling Gleam. So hopefully the combination of both of those will be able to take out the Pachirisu, because right now I'm more worried about its electric type, its ability to redirect electric type attacks away from probably the Charizard that's going to be incoming on that Tapu Bulu slot. Because there's no way he stays in right now. None. There's like no way I see him staying with the Bulu. If he does, good on him. But I don't think he's going to be able to take the Dazzling Gleam plus the Sun Boosted Heat Wave. So he's staying in. Is he protecting? I mean, I can see him protecting, and then so Pachirisu is going to go for a Follow Me. Joke's on you, I went for spread moves. So he's going to go for a Horn... Wait, what? So I guess the Bulu's scarfed. But incoming. So we're going to see the Citrus Berry on the Pachu. And then this Heat Wave should be enough to take out at least the Bulu. Or why not both of them? Okay, so the one thing that's going to be very interesting to watch here is who my opponent has in the back alongside that Charizard now. If it's Charizard X, we're in a little bit of trouble. It'll be Lando, because he'll be able to get off some Dragon Dances and just set up in my faces. We're going to see the Como come out. And a Charizard. Okay. I think my play is still the same here, is that I'm going to go for the Heat Wave and then the Dazzling Gleam, because that takes care of Como, and then Landorus in the back will be able to take on this Charizard. So he's getting a Charizard Y. Okay. I mean, I do get into a little bit of trouble here if the Como protects, which it doesn't, so that should be a goodbye Como as it is, and it's going to be pretty much Lando in the back will be able to seal this up. This Charizard's going to not enjoy this Heat Wave. Bring it down to about half, and he's going to go for a Flamethrower, probably into the Coco. As it is. And, yeah, I'm not dealing with that. Alright. But, this does bring out the opportunity to bring out the Landorus, which is the win condition. And all it has to do is hit one Rock Slide, and that is good game, sir. Let's fire off this. Well, none of those are 90, 80, 90. Really? So I'm just gonna go for the Overheat into the Charizard, and then a Rock Slide to match was forfeited. So, good game to my opponent, but that's gonna wrap things up for this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching it. Stay tuned, we'll have another video coming up tomorrow. Same team, so thanks for watching, have yourselves a great day, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.